In this video, we're going to go over a gold exploration company, Sanatana Resources, which has done something interesting recently. I just saw this press release, May 5th, 2025. Sanatana enters into a definitive agreement to acquire a bunch of land. And then it said, if I do this, Control F, check this out. What was it? Snowline? What was that? Right. It borders Snowline Gold Corp's project. Now, what does that mean? So Snowline Gold is a different company. So this company we're going to talk about in this video, Sanatana, just bought some property next door to who? Next door to one of the stocks I talked about previous in this channel. So the first video I did on this channel actually was about Snowline. So go check that video out before, and please make sure to subscribe. So this is Snowline Gold Corp. We're not going to talk about them because we already have. We're talking about Sanatana Resource Inc. And realize nothing in this video is financial advice. Please read the disclaimer on this screen. You need to consult with your own financial professional. I'm not a financial professional. My goodness, this is just for fun, going over different gold stocks. So Sanatana Resources Inc. Let's look at the chart over the last 10 years. It looks like it goes back to, I don't know, let's go 15 years now. It goes back to 2010. So they've been around for a while. Some volatility, and as of late, it's been sideways. So I went over to ChatGPT, and I was just curious, because remember, AI models, they have a lot of information, and I don't want to dig too much. So basically, I said, why has it had so much volatility in its stock? And it said it had a reverse stock split in January 25. It implemented a 1-for-7 reverse stock split fine. Financial position has reported consistent net losses over the years. For instance, in 2024, the company had a net loss of approximately 2.27 million. But here's my question. What is the market cap of this company? So I want to figure out, you know, volatility is usually paired with what? Like the size of a company. If it's a huge company, well, volatility typically, it seems to be less because, you know, it's a huge ship, whereas, you know, a smaller ship will be tossed to and fro by market volatility. The stock has demonstrated high volatility. On May 6th, 2025, the stock price increased by almost 200%. Such significant fluctuations can be attributed to market reactions to the company announcements on broader market dynamics. Well, what was that broader market dynamic? It was them acquiring, well, I'd imagine it was them acquiring this Gold Strike 2 project, which borders Snowline Gold Corp. Now look here, we rely on AI often in this channel. So what I did, so AI is going after it right now. What I did, I more or less copied and pasted all of this, right? This is a huge press release, and we're not going to read it on this channel. I recommend you reading this, but I pushed it to ChatGPT, and I said, and I encourage you to consider using tools like this. It's pretty helpful. Here's a simple 10th grade explanation. So I asked it, give me a 10th grade level explanation. So why is it exciting that this company bought this land? And why did the stock go up almost 200%? So they just bought a bunch of land right next to another company, Snowline. We went over that. That's like buying land next to a farm that has struck oil. Well, Snowline, if you go check out that video, they do have gold there. So check out that video. The type of gold they're looking for is special. The area might have what is called RIRGS deposit, which is a fancy term for a certain kind of gold system that forms deep underground. These kinds of deposits tend to occur in clusters. Well, clusters are good, right? The ice is melting, literally. Some of this land was covered in ice for decades, and now the glaciers have melted, so they can finally explore it for the first time. That's very cool, new land. Plus, never been seen before rocks is a big chance to find new gold deposits. Very, very cool. They are teaming up with an experienced partner. Interesting. So they made a deal with the Flooring Group, a company that owns multiple gold projects in Canada. This partnership means Sanatana might get access to even more gold, good land in the future. They're bringing in, so they're raising money. They're bringing in 1.2 million from investors to start exploring. Okay. They might even change their name. Okay. Interesting, but it's still gamble. There's no guarantees, of course, right? I asked it one more thing. Let's see if I can come all the way up here, ChatGPT. I was asking it something else. Let's see if I can find it. Goodness gracious. So we could read all this darn stuff, or we could just ask ChatGPT, right? I asked it, oh yeah, tell me about the company leadership. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to Control V that in here. Tell me about the company leadership. Let's let that work for a second. So if you come to the homepage of Sanatana, and I'm kind of like a web nerd. That's what I do for a living, web marketing stuff. This website is kind of amateur hour, but you know, bare bones. I've seen really professional websites, but this one kind of looks, you know, a little amateur hour, like stock images or AI images here. You know, could they do a better job? Yes, but doesn't matter in terms of, you know, a stock like this. I don't know. All right, so executive leadership, Peter Miles, the CEO and director. He holds a Bachelor's of Commerce from the University of British Columbia. The reason I'm interested in the leadership is because I like thinking of companies as just a sum of their leaders and the people that run them, right? So we can kind of drill down further. So that's why this channel is called the Macro Miner, macro being like the bird's eye view, the high stuff. All right, so Mr. Miles, he holds a Bachelor of Commerce from the University of BC, over 25 years of experience in finance. Interesting. So he served as the VP at firms like Midland Doherty, Dean Witter. Notably, he has instrumental in financing, which was later acquired. So he has experience in acquisitions, nice, with a geology degree. All right, so we could go on here. So board of directors, okay, nice. I'm going to say which of these people have the biggest success rate, right? Let's just get down to it. Buddy Doyle. So the president and director discovered the Lihir gold mine in Papua New Guinea. That's kind of cool, huh? Now one of the largest known gold deposits in the world. Buddy Doyle. Interesting. The board of directors, Buddy Doyle. Wow, very cool. All right, so he has mega experience. He co-discovered the Diavik diamond mine in Canada, a major high-value diamond mine, winner of the Hugo Dumet Award in 2004. So I'm imagining he's an older gentleman, but they have experience on the team. Let's ask a bit more. Who's number 2, would you say? Let's just go with that. So let's see what ChatGPT. The clear number 2 is Peter Miles, the CEO. Helped finance Rough Rider Uranium Inc., which was later acquired by Rio Tinto for a lot of money. 25 years in finance, and known for raising capital and executing deals. Now, let's say, how long has this company been around? And if their leadership, right, if their leadership is so good, why hasn't the stock done well since inception? So that's kind of a loaded question, right? Because if we come back over here, the stock at one time was almost $40. Now it's down to, well, it's a penny stock. It's down to 31 cents. So that's a different, you know, beast altogether. Let's see what it said. So it was founded in 2004. It's headquartered in BC or Vancouver. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Despite having a leadership team with notable, the company's stock performance has failed challenges over the years. For instance, as of May 25, the stock experienced a significant decline of almost 99%. Several factors include exploration stage risks. They operate in mineral exploration, right? We know that, which inherently involves high risk. We know that. Financial challenges. It has reported consistent net losses over the years. Market volatility, okay, dilution from equity financing. This is always an interesting one. Pay attention to this one whenever you see it. To fund its operation and exploration activities, Sanatana has raised capital through equity financing, which can dilute existing shareholders. Project development timeline. The transition from the exploration to production is a lengthy process. So all this to say, in my mind, I think to myself, does a company with a large past since 2004, right, that has gotten diluted, but now has a piece of land now next to gold, right? Snowline Gold has done reports. You can check out the video I've done, and I do hope you check out the other videos, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm just starting this thing out. This is for fun. I like going down the rabbit hole, exploring different things, penny stocks, gold stocks. You know, gold is in vogue right now. It's popular because the price of gold is high. Right, but maybe this channel transforms into something different in the future. But regardless, if you want to go on the journey, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next.